Good morning and welcome to the Gray Barn of Andover, New Jersey. This morning's 10-minute tour is going to be in our front room, which we refer to as the case room, because this is where we have our locked cases. Each vendor has a different shelf, so you're going to see different discounts and different vendor codes. So this is a multi-vendor room. So we're going to start in the corner first. I think we're going to go with Betty's Treasures. And she has this whole wall here, and then she has a shelf in the lock case. But first we're going to explore all the open cases so I can actually pull tags for you to see. So she specializes in, but is not limited to, a lot of beautiful glass. And she's a 20% off vendor. So you're going to take 20% off items not marked firm. So this becomes 16. That's a pretty piece of Carnival. This is 2 pieces. This is the smaller punch bowl. 42, so take your 20% off. Now, things that have the handles like this, we are doing double boxing because these tend to hit. We've had problems with them in the past. Over 20 years of shipping, we've rarely had any breakage, and a couple times it's been those handles. So, and again, it's getting a little bit warmer, but it's still not warm enough that you can just open up your packages when you get them coming from us. We still suggest waiting at least a day, keeping them in room temperature before you open up to prevent any stress on the glass, and pottery and cast iron to prevent any breakage. This is a cute little set here. 28, so that'd be 22.40. So the heads, I think she's got these taped on. The heads are the salt and pepper, and then the bottom is the sugar and creamer. So this is 2 for 1 here. You're getting a salt and pepper and sugar and creamer. This looks like the Shawnee corn. This one's Mark Stanford, but Shawnee was the one I think who originated. You can see this is a little more detail than the Shawnee. These have some nice age to them. And that's just 12 for the salt and pepper. She tends to get a lot of teapots in. 37. I'm going to do that in my head. Now these are $12.80 a set, and I did notice when I held them up to the light, they're not perfect. There are some scratches on them, so still a nice set. This is new. There is like contemporary stuff mixed in, so $5.60 on the kitchen timer. Has not been out of the box. Don't know if it works. There's a cute little milk glass swung vase, a tiny one for only $12. And she's got this beautiful rooster set here from Germany. So 20 on the creamer and sugar. 5 mugs for 20. How much is the coffee pot? 29, and then the 20% off. So 23 something I think it comes out to. And she gets a lot longer burger too. And right now she's down in Florida. When she comes back, she does tend to bring up a lot of stuff from her shopping trip down there. She'll have her Vera Bradley bags. She gets a lot of bags down there that she brings back up that I know a lot of people, she sells out of them every spring. Gets them in really nice condition. So that was Betty's Treasures. Now we're going to just turn slowly, and we're going to come over to New to You, vendor code Beth, also 20% off. She has this bookcase here, shelf in the case, and 2 more bookcases in the back of the shop. So you're going to hear us saying a lot of the same names throughout the shop. We only have a few vendors that have just one spot, and we will go over on the other side to see that. I'm going to have to pick up my pace because the time goes fast. So, and then I'm also going to start pulling things for tonight. I start pulling today for Wednesday night's Facebook Live. There's one little strawberry pin for $12. All these pins on the hankies, she sells out of these very quickly on the lives. So you're getting a chance to see these before they go up. So 15 becomes 12, 14, 11, 20. Each of these little sets, she just marked these down. So the 20% is going to be off of the lower number, so $5.60 a set. And she's got 7 of those, so $5.60 each set. And you can see the different colors. And they got stuff all the way down to the bottom, as you can see. Something like this we would take apart to ship. So what I want to do, I'm going to go slowly. This is another booth. We did Burning Sensation the other day, so I'm going to come around here because I want to make sure we get Heather and Jennifer in. So Heather over here is Rowan. So something like this to ship, we would need the oversized box, but it's only $8, so shipping might cancel that out. The The price of that might cancel out the shipping a little bit for you. $2 for a nice bowl jar. Great price. 12 on that, on the silver-plated teapot. So I'm hoping you're able to read the tags because they have a lot more descriptions on them. Like I said, I'm trying to keep this pace moving. So it's only 7 firm, and that you get everything in there. Pretty cool hammered jug, 6 3/4. And sometimes they even put the measurements on, which really helps. So that's just $12.80 on that. Cute little resin bunny for $8. Taper candle holder there. This I had up the other day. Inside, it's all these little booklets, and then there's these big stamps from the Metropolitan. It's all these great famous paintings in there. Really cool. This is a nice ruby glass bottle for $13, and then it's a $10.40, I think. I'm not sure. I think that's the price on that. So, and you'll see they put like little, they'll indicate if things have issues. Like both of the Shelley pieces here have small chips. So we have some more fabric and apron. She gets a lot of woolen. I do want to show you something over here before we head to the end of the header here, where we'll go to Cavalier Collectibles. So this is from our vendor, Belmont Farmhouse. She's 30% off. So these are these become $21. Focus. There we go. So she has this pair of beautiful angels in really nice condition wall hangings. So, and they're like a bisque porcelain. So very nice set for just $21. I gotta fix that. I'm not happy with that. Oh, look at this beautiful runner. Now this is Cavalier Collectibles, also 20% off. So this becomes $12 as is. There we go. Tiny spot on one end may come out with laundering, but look at all that work in that. Just gorgeous. And that's folded in half. So the actual size on that is 17 by 52 on this runner. It's absolutely beautiful. All right, and then this is the end cap is Cavalier Collectibles. Like I said, there's a lot more in this room, but some of the vendors do have booths, so we're going to focus on the people that just have the bookcases. So that would, again, the size box, so that'd be 16 on that. The tray is only $5. Rabbit lamp for 40. This is pretty cool. Spool thread holder with threads for 16. 31 wood spools of thread. That's a lot. That's pretty cool. And there's this really cute Easter book I was looking at the other day. It does have couple pages have crayon mark on them, but it's a really cool book. I forget the price on that. It was like 10. It's really hard to coming up on the 8-minute mark. So $8. But it has this really cool, look at the artwork in this. So, and it has all these little poems and stuff in it. So really nice book for just $8. She's got another one of those postcards. It's a vintage style postcard with a piece of lace on it. Always does very well with these. And that's just $4. And she puts the measurements on there. 3 yards of ribbon on there. Nice bowl. And the measurements 9.5 by 7 for $8. We had these guys up the other day on the Instagram Facebook page. Some heart-shaped doilies. A set of 2 of them for just $6.40. So we're going to try to get through this really without rushing, but a little bit of rush. I'm sorry, I apologize. Nice old scribe for $12. And then she makes these ephemera packs up. This is the last one right now. And they go for 20 firm. Look at this. She lists out everything, and everything in them is vintage. And there's no photocopy papers. So you get this whole thing, great for our junk journalers. We sell them online as well as in the shop. So, all right, so that is Cavalier Collectibles. We did our Rowan tree, and I'm going to just come over here and just kind of back up a little bit and just show you. The end cap here is the hip chick. She's 50% off the rest of this month on items not marked firm. And then she'll go back to her 30%. And pretty much everything in these bookcases is shippable. So we'll let you know if something is not, if it's going to hit. Like I said, it's the size, it's not the weight. And then this one over here is Belmont Farmhouse. As you see, she's 30% off. Both the Hip Chick and Belmont Farmhouse have the exact same amount of space. They have the same size booths. They each have a bookcase in this room, and they each have a shelf in our locked case. And that, folks, is going to hit my 10-minute mark. We're going to get ready to open now. As always, thank you for joining us, and I hope you have a wonderful day.